Whenever the man felt pain, gold coins flew out of his mouth to get more money. He was even stuffed into a suitcase. But an accident happened. The suitcase was taken by mistake by a boy. When the boy got home, he discovered the man inside the suitcase. The man begged the boy to let him out, so the boy tried to help him escape. But just then, a gold coin flew out of the man's mouth. The boy stared at the coin in his hand in confusion. The man had no choice but to confess his secret, and promised the boy that if he would just release him, he could keep all the coins produced in the process. But greed took over the boy's heart. He didn't let the man out. The next day, the boy took the gold coin to a jewelry store to sell it. The shop owner gave him $500, so the boy brought his friends home, trying to work together to get the man out. Just then, a gold coin flew from the man's mouth. Seeing this, the boy's friend got an idea. Then he kicked the suitcase down the stairs. As a result, the man coughed up a large amount of gold coins. Faced with the temptation of money, they were all consumed by greed. Then to get more gold coins, they decided to torture the man in various ways. They even started electrocuting the man. Soon the containers were filled with gold coins, but later the boy wanted to stop this cruel behavior, only to be refused by his friends. So the boy decided to call the police, but his friend snatched away his phone and hit him with a hammer. The boy tried to run away, but he fell down the stairs. Just then, the man in the suitcase burst out laughing. Then his eyes turned gold. The friends pressed the electric shock button again. Suddenly, a black smoke filled the room. The man transformed into a monster. They were too terrified to move. Then the monster pulled out two suitcases. In the end, the greedy ones received their true punishment.